AAA team, tough, undefeated.
Challenge for us. Anytime you play up for the playoffs is the way we're looking at it. And I don't think we're going to play anybody in the playoffs that's going to have this in. It's like playing at Herbert Hoover, with the lights and all that. And I think when you play in these environments, it helps because up. So, there's a ton of points either way for us, and there's a lot that play up and there's some teams that play down. It just depends on what the philosophy is. And, we're trying to build our program where we're playing up. We're playing Hoover. Now we're playing Princeton. Played the #1 team in the OVAC and beat our house team in Bluefield. So, in our first 7 games, we played some powerhouse teams. The whole goal was at the beginning of the year, you can ask any player, we said, hey, and if we make the playoffs, we're going to be a tough out. So I think we're proving that. Hopefully when they blow the whistle and the kickoff goes, all right, all that other stuff, and we can't get caught up in all that other stuff, and we can't control other teams' behave. We can't control how many TikTok videos they make. Is what we do when the clock ticks 12. Our expectation is to play at a certain level, and so far the kids have done that.
Senior Cole Moody here with us. I'd like to kind of echo what Coach Lilly was saying about #1 in AA, facing off late in the season, playoff implications. Room, been managing the hype and has been prone to a lot of penalties for a variety of reasons. To stay focused on the game.
Like Coach said, we just got to play good, smart, clean football, and I think we'll be just fine.
Colt, different look for you this year. Seniors on a high school football team. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing now, and do you like it?
Plays in beside Coach Max, and I can't thank Coach Lilly and Coach Max enough. I want to be a coach and thank them enough for the opportunity.
Yeah, I think John will agree with me when I say it's fun watching.
Yeah, Cole, you're so animated on the sideline. You can really see your passion for the game come through. You're getting the play calls in. Coach Lilly and Coach Max have a lot. So, you're doing a great job, and keep up the good work. And I can't wait to have you in my coaching class so you can be a coach for real.
Yep.
You're recording this live and then posting it after the game for views, not somebody else. So we'll see you in maybe 2 hours.
We would like to take a minute to say thank you for our sponsors of Cole Camp Tough TV. Without your help, our school's TV production of tonight's many thanks to Ms. Starcher and Ms. Green for making it possible. Here are our prime
Nicely's Auto Repair,
Mountaineer Realty,
Pioneer Bank,
Crab Orchard Pharmacy,
Quality Indoor Air. Here's our game day sponsors.
Chick-fil-A.
Crab Orchard Pharmacy is your fast, friendly, locally. We are a proud supporter of Independence High School.
Is it colder on your sofa than a November playoff game in Coal City? Call 04-890-2212.
Oh crap, I left my headlights on again.
It's okay. Get you covered.
Looking to buy real estate in Southern West Virginia? Trust the team with over 300 years of experience, proudly serving Southern West Virginia and our veterans with dedication, and pride. Our Veterans Loyalty Discount is our way of saying thank you. Call 304-8 or visit wvmre.com. West Road, Beckley. Your next move starts here. Responsible broker.
We would like to say thank you to Southern Wellness and Skin Center as a sponsor of Cold Camp Tough TV. They perform great blackout removal. Thank you.
If you don't know the name of your banker, since 1931, Pioneer Community Bank has truly invested in Southern West Virginia, offering a network of banks right here in our community bank. Friendly service, great product, true leaders in the banking industry, because you're FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Randy Hunt, better known as the voice of the Patriots and proud co-owner of West Virginia Mountaineer Real Estate. Our entire are fired up to bring you Cold Camp Tough TV and get ready for some Friday Night Lights. And as always, Patriots!
Oh crap, I left my headlights on.
Repair will get you covered.
Oh crap, I left my headlights on again.
It's okay, Charles. I know a guy.
Who?
Nicely's Auto Repair will get you covered.
Welcome to Cole Camp Tough TV. My name is Jesse Stevens. We are here in a blistering cold Princeton Stadium, whatever we call it. Princeton Stadium is called. I'm not really sure. Probably not the most hospitable area we've sat in here across from the press box on the visitors' side on the metal bleachers. But hey, we're not going to complain because we're Cole Camp Tough.
That's right. Definitely stepped down from where we were last week in Marietta University. Indoor, just about every trapping you can imagine for a press box that we've ever been experienced anyways.
Oh, carpet.
Yeah, carpet.
I mean, that's a magical thing.
Yeah, elevators and restrooms, and that's okay though. We're gonna. I'm kind of glad to get to be amongst the Patriot faithful here.
I see Randy Hunt down there. So it's just like being at home in the press box, just without walls. Yeah, without walls or heat or glass or power. We're here on battery power, so if our stream cuts out, it's probably because the batteries have died, and we apologize. On that note, we obviously are not live streaming the game today. We're going to record it as it is streamed, sitting here in the bleachers, and then as soon as the game is over, we'll post it so you guys can watch it with our commentary. As you may not wish to watch it with some other biased commentary that may be available somewhere else on the internet.
Yeah,
may or may not. I don't know.
I'm a little salty about it.
I'm very salty.
I don't want to get in. I have a lot to say about it, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, and you know why, John? Because we're better than that, and because it's not about this, it's about football.
That's right. We don't want to be a distraction in any way, shape, or form to what these guys have put forth and the effort that they put into practice. So we'll post it when the game is over. And hopefully it's a positive outcome for the Patriots. They do have their work cut out for them tonight.
They do. I think people think Silas Nelson is hurt for this game, so they think Independence is not going to have a chance. But I think if you think that, you didn't watch the Barnesville game.
For sure. We got some guys that have gotten a little work in this year. Cole Laxton has been kind of the backup go-to this year. He's also a little bit dinged up, but. Paxton Myers he's a freshman. He got some carries. Jacob Grimmett runs really hard when he gets the ball, and it'll be kind of trial by fire. Get thrown up against the #1 team in AAA for your first real action.
That's right.
On Friday night. So I don't think these guys are intimidated. I don't think they're afraid. I think they're just like everybody. Coach gets everybody prepared to face the challenges that they'll be experiencing, and I'm sure they're looking forward to an opportunity to get some touches tonight.
Yeah, John. I mean, there's no reason to be scared. They may be the #1 team in AAA, but if you remember last year's AAA playoffs, I wonder who it was that eliminated them. If I remember right, it was Herbert Hoover.
It was Herbert Hoover.
Who we played in the first game of the year.
That's right, and we defeated the Herbert Hoover Huskies by a score of 37-34 in the first week. And obviously it's a different season this year, different teams. Herbert Hoover hasn't lost a game since then. So we did have everybody was healthy.
Yes, that's obviously key. Like losing Silas is a huge deal. He's an amazing football player. You can't. You go without him, you go without a whole lot.
Yeah, it's unfortunate Silas is out for the next few weeks, from what I understand. And but you can see he's having a record-setting year. 145 carries, over 1,000 yards rushing, 15 touchdowns. He's also been a force on defense. So losing him, you don't just lose your offensive ground production, but you're also losing a great tackler,
tremendous safety.
A tremendous safety. He's experienced. He knows how to play the ball, and it's a big loss. He's a great football player.
That's right. Yeah, I'm glad we can get him back for the playoffs. So it'd be nice to have him maybe available for the first round.
Yeah.
Then in the money rounds, that's when you really need those guys to show up.
Just the fact of the position he plays, he's a running back, and Brock is awesome, obviously in the 60s in Coal City in the middle of November. And so having that, a power back who can essential as you get into those colder November games.
That's what all the time, because what do I always say? I want to see the ball thrown 40 times a game. I want to see it air. I love to see a passing game.
and he tells me all the time, passing's great in playoff games where we want to play. You need somebody who can pound it.
For the past couple of years, he's the dog. He's definitely that guy.
But tonight we're going to have like a tailback of a committee. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. What's that going to look like? Is it going to last the whole game? We don't really know. I mean,
yeah, we don't know. It just, I guess, but yeah, like I said, we got the Princeton undefeated, #1 in SAC rankings. You mentioned that last season they lost in the AAA to Herbert Hoover. They're almost double our choose from.
Twice as much bleachers here too.
Yeah, yeah. The facility. But head coach Nate Tanner's heading up this. Got multiple All-Staters returning, and they're a really. They get penalized a lot.
They do, yeah.
I think they've had a few games where they've had 30-plus penalties in a single game. A couple games. Not a record you want to have, but maybe they can get. If they can get that kind of, that just shows how good they are to be able to overcome. But they're still, throttling people pretty well. So that just credit to their talent and credit to how good they are.
And they're senior heavy too.
Festivities going on. You can probably hear it in the background. I can't count them all, but it looked like 10, 15 seniors on this team, and a lot of them.
To like how is next year going to look? If you're going to win one, this might be the year. That would be a hilarious assumption. I think you go to Bridgeport, you're just going to take a thrashing.
Yeah. Team in the state of all 4 classes.
I honestly believe that.
Any time that we've had to play them in the playoffs, it hasn't gone well.
That's horrible.
And just the offense they run and the perfection, the level of perfection.
It's one in football I've ever seen. They come down, they all come to the line, they get down together.
It's not pretty and fancy, but it's pretty. Because it's like art. It's something to watch.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You might have an argument, if you're the best team in the state thing, like they've got a guy I think's committed to Clemson.
Yeah. Radio, they're traveling to Sevier County High School and like Dollywood.
That's crazy.
And they have not been afraid to take on. It took a thumping, but I think they played a school with 4.
Roll down to Texas and play a 6A team with 4,000 or 5,000 kids.
Right.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
That's a task.
Yeah. And I think the Bulldogs they're ranked 7th. They've only lost to I want to. So they're having it's definitely not the season they had last year, but they're putting together some wins and beating.
Around here, John, and what I see, a whole lot of Patriots over here.
Yep, good if I played. So, shout out to Ron. Separated from the Patriot Nation. That's kind of cool.
And it is nice. I think last year when we played them at home, I sat amongst the fans, picking up the background.
There will be
chatter.
Sure. We'll work off that assumption.
Yeah.
Got the low Bison in the playoffs. So Patriots ranked is really better. On paper, by the rankings and by the computer.
Yeah,
all season long. So,
and the year, this is the game of the year. This is the game of the year, and I think, it actually impact either team unless either way.
Yeah, we're getting points, win or lose in this game. About as many points as beating like Summers County. That's where that strength of schedule comes into play, and it's a math.
See here,
yeah, that's not what's going on here.
And just hitting whatever mascot they wanted.
You define our home field advantage.
Absolutely.
In the playoff. Home game or two, a loss isn't going to be extreme.
If you lose tonight, you definitely have to beat. You're going to have to beat that team, and they're going to play. John, I think that's going to do it for our pregame show. We are going to go not live now after the game.